CNBC-TV18 Weekender.
Welcome back to the CNBC-TV18 The Weekender. I'm at the salubrious gardens of Amit Burman and he is going to make a salad for us. So what are you making for us, Amit?
Very healthy, very simple, no cream, just olive oil and some salt and pepper and some lemon with some olives and some dry fruits.
Wow.
Very, very simple.
Cool, alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Just toss it up.
Okay.
Some tomatoes, cucumbers, olives. I don't know if you like eggs or not.
Yeah, I'm fine with anything, so.
Okay, great. Some eggs in there. With olive oil. I hope you like the taste because it's very, very healthy. It's not.
Looks
not
good
too
at least.
Okay.
Now we just toss it?
Toss it.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
And we're ready to go.
Lovely. This is really healthy stuff, Amit.
And some healthy juice to go with it.
Real wellness.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you very much for that, Amit. Why don't you take a seat now?
Thank you.
Thanks for taking us through this.
Thank you.
So, Amit, you are a well-known restaurateur. I mean, are you also a cook? Do you cook at all at home?
Very little. In my college days, I could cook everything, but since I've come back to Delhi, I've been a little bit lazy.
Right.
But salads is easy. A little bit of curries and all I can do.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your passion for food and which basically prompted you into starting one of most successful restaurant chains.
My passion has always been in food since I finished college and I came to India. I've always been involved in foods. Earlier, from the Dabur real point of view, was more on the manufacturing and marketing and distribution side. And now in the restaurant side, in the retail side. So I've seen both areas of the food business. When I came into Dabur, we didn't have a food business at all. And as I was mentioning in the gym, that Dabur being a big company, we're trying to professionalize it. I decided to move outside of Dabur and start a fruit juice business. And that idea came very simply from that every day when you're in the US going to college or going to work, you always grab a glass of juice before you leave, even though you don't get breakfast. When you came here, there was nothing like that in the packaged food juice industry, and that was the idea. And people in India love juices. Every small shopping area has a juice wala, right? But there was no packaged juice at that point of time, right? So that's where the idea started, and now we've grown it into a big business for Dabur. We're the largest food juice business in India, having about 55-56% market share. From there, when I merged the business back into Dabur, retail was coming up in a big way, and I looked more into the food space. A lot of the other people were looking into the mega marts or the hyper marts of this world. I felt that every mall or retail complex will have an entertainment and a restaurant kind of thing. At that time, there was nobody except the foreign players who were on the organized side. In terms, there were McDonald's and KFC, but there was nothing Indian there. That's where the attempt was. That's where we started. So,
how many restaurants do you have now?
Now close to 100.
Okay.
I would say, in terms of restaurants, outlets.
Tell me a little bit about your FMCG business, because AC Nielsen has come out with a report saying that growth will remain tepid in the foreseeable future. In a situation like that, increased competition. I mean, how is Dabur grappling with it? And in terms of growth, do you see enough headroom for growth?
I think in all sectors, growth is becoming an issue. Not only FMCG. And when you talk about competition, there is competition and there is disruptive competition. Yeah. Which
so
we see.
We'll talk about disruptive competition in just a bit.
I think competition is always good. It always keeps you on your toes. And like I was saying earlier, that people are going towards Ayurveda. People are going towards health, which is good for us. Earlier Ayurveda only used to be, appealing to the rural area. Rural areas because it was prescribed by veds, but now all the urban people are looking at Ayurveda as an alternate, which is good for us. And as you see, health is becoming a big issue, and people are looking at health in a big way, want to be healthy or at least be perceived healthy, want to be eating healthy foods, be it juices or other foods which are healthier as compared, and lead a healthier lifestyle. And therefore our healthcare business is something which we see a lot of growth coming in. So FMCG will always have we see a problem, not a problem, but I'm just saying it's going to be tough.
The P word that many companies are now, many FMCG entrenched players are now beginning to take more seriously. Is Dabur taking Patanjali more seriously now?
I think, of course, you have to give him some credit. They built an empire out of nowhere, and I think because of this disruptive competition, it's made us also move up, look at our categories in a different way, and we don't see the P word as a bad word. It's a good thing for us, because actually what has happened is it has grown the category as such. Ayurveda has become in the limelight. Everybody's talking about Ayurveda. Whoever I meet is talking about Ayurvedic products and so on and so forth. So we are the largest player in Ayurveda. We got 130 years of history, science, research behind us. So we're probably the better poised to go into this as a winner. And what we are trying to do is going more from a commodity health kind of area into more of a niche area. We've done that with our Chyawanprash. So from a normal Dabur Chyawanprash, which is our base business, but we moved towards sugar-free, to Ratnaprash, to chocolate flavored Chyawanprash, which are doing very, very well in those categories, and they are at a niche. So we are upping the ante. I think we are now going more into science in terms of telling people that the amount of research we have, and so there is science against faith. Is where we are playing. I think we are going more towards the science area.
But a word on the underpricing, but that is where it seems he's disrupting the market that you talked about, bringing down. For instance, in your honey products, there's like some 33-40% difference especially when you compare it to 500 grams Dabur honey with Patanjali honey. How do you deal with such pricing?
It's difficult. I think, as I said, we have to up the ante and go into more niche products into honey. So one is our normal commodity honey, which you see, Dabur honey, which is more premium as compared to all the other honeys, because it is properly filtered and so on, properly packed, hygienically packed. But it's more going into honey jams or honey products to do with honey into the niche. I don't want to go to our new products area, but that's what we are trying to do.
But you will not price down to take on Patanjali?
No, I don't think we are going to do that at all. I think our honey commands a leading position. Our honey, at least from all the research, all the lab reports, show is a much better honey. So I think we are we have a full, let's say, science and R&D behind it. So I think we're not going to lower our prices now.
So Amit, I know weekends, you like cooking, you work out a lot in the gym, but is there any other passion, especially at home, that you pursue?
Sure, I chill out. I like watching movies. Okay. I have a home theater which I like to invite you.
Oh, lovely!
Come and have a look, and we can talk more there.
That'll be great, Amit. So on the other side, we'll be inside Amit's home theater. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned.
I think challenges today, like we were talking earlier, that the growth rates are coming down in the FMCG. For us, I think our international business is growing at a faster pace, so we want to focus on that.
CNBC-TV18 Weekender.